Hello and welcome to another video. And thank you. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this time. And I really want authentically, genuinely, like it is my passion to communicate something that is useful and that is so much pressure to feel conscious of. And so thank you genuinely for all of you that are giving me this little bit of time as I lean into honing the confidence or the skill set of that voice of authority. Because my message, it's just to remind you or to sort of enter in that mind and kind of and just help the mind to remember that it's all a story, it's all perception, it's all matrix, and you get to refresh it or reset it or change it drastically, or everything may be great in your reality and how great for you. Don't let any other person who's struggling or who's spiraling down in any way make you feel shame for your happiness. I find a lot of times in talking with people that they sort of perk up, about these wounds and these, diagnoses that have been attached to them, because then they feel that they're in company and can commiserate with others. I don't want to be in misery. And I know most people wouldn't want that either. And so this channel means to be, I guess I'll say, a beacon of hope, but more than just, hope and cheer, just clean, accurate, professional exchange of information and education of how to change your own story. And so this is why I think hypnosis is the best title for those things, even though, so many marketing and business mentors have said, wow, a better name than hypnosis may be helpful because hypnosis is stigmatized. Hypnosis creates fear for a lot of people that they will lose control and that someone else is in control during the hypnosis. And for me, it's just so simple and understandable that we're always in hypnosis. And so we are most regularly are hypnotists, and in the hypnosis industry and training, practitioners all know that always it is self-allowed, it is self-participation. You can't do the hypnosis against someone's will. So it's really interesting to me to just be clean and use that word hypnosis, because it is factual, or at least if we had to call it anything, let's just understand that hundreds of years ago, this guy called it this thing and he immediately wanted to change the name. But let's just, for the sake of clarity, understand that hypnosis, hypnotherapy, mesmerization, fixation, monoideism, even we could say coaching, therapy, transformational change. I mean, there's dozens, if not hundreds, of really clever titles. I don't care what we describe it as being. I don't even care to talk about the processes, but I know that you want the ways or the professionally organized and sort of permission slip granted ways. And so I will be supporting those, but most of what I'll be supporting is the accessibility of you having these tools of this title, and that beyond understanding, you are applying every single day, or at any single moment, at any time of need or want, you are applying the liberation or the re-clarification, or maybe even just being clarified for the first time. I just had a conversation with another coach, and we were talking about one of Tony Robbins' protocols. And Tony Robbins, as you may know, is a big influencer and brand and personal development, and very successful and very powerful, very authoritative. And, Tony and his teams over decades have organized so many appropriate protocols. And so we discussing this protocol with a colleague, and I really liked it. It's catchy. It's a what do they call those things? I want to say an anagram, but that is not right. What is it called when you have the first letter of words? An abbreviation? No. Does it start with an A? I feel like it starts with an A. I'm just blanking. I'm gonna move on. But it was a really great packaged structure. And I could tell, as me and this coach were talking about it, how the energy was building, because, oh, how exciting, let's just get this plan, and then what? And then we'll be our best selves, then we'll be healed, then it'll all fall together. And as my mind was getting so sort of addicted with that dopamine energy of potential, my body luckily was present and chimed in and was sort of like, Lauren, there is no one fix or magic potion or process that changes everything permanently for the better. And actually me seeking or participating with something from that intent is communicating through my subconscious into this energy reality matrix that I'm without that thing, that I needed that thing, and that, basically that my solution was outside of myself. And what just for me seems to be so resoundingly clear, and that I return to anytime I find some, next or ancient text, that it's in us. It's already in us, each of us. It's all there already abundantly. And yet it is fun seeing that I've got it perhaps a different way than you have it or your friends have it, and how joyous that we can unite and community and share and grow and further expand, evolve, or develop the way that we see it, reality, and our opportunity to be, grounded and expansive throughout reality. So that is truly what it is that I'm here to communicate through this messaging platform. And it is terrifying and exciting. But beyond any of my emotions of being on camera, it's really just technically, well, I want to say complicated. And I think any person out there creating content would agree. And we also could know, all of us content creators, it doesn't have to be complicated. You've got probably a smartphone, you've got the internet, you just record, you just post, you repeat, you do that hundreds of times and your message will find its way through the algorithms. But what I really want in that edutainment is to have clear information to all the different types of interested minds and your different learning styles, and to make it entertaining. And does that, turn into cartoon? Is that motion graphic? Is that attached expanded reading? It just depends, because what my marketers also feel, I guess, upset that I haven't given them is the targeted audience. And, kind of the idea of if I was selling shoes, it's yes, maybe most people want shoes, but still, are we going for form? Are we going for fashion? What type of intent and niche does my shoe company have? And of course, I'm not working for your feet, I'm working for your mind. And so we all have a mind and we all have goals. And so I really see that the goals and minds that I want to reach are people that have needs or desires. And so I think that that's everybody. If that isn't you and you've watched any of my content, let me know what it is that you're wanting to hear. I'm a professional, experienced hypnotist, and I continue to study and practice and experience all the many different titlings and styles for everything, mind and body and consciousness. And even as we move in, at least America, to the real hot topics of altered states of consciousness and hallucinogens and all of that, there are practices that I'm bringing into my private office and to the people that I train, of how to elicit those quote unquote drug states without external stimulants, because the mind can do anything that could be stimulated externally through narcotics. So there are just many different things that I continue to organize into my breadth of being able to at least speak on these topics, as far as a curious mind, maybe not a concluded authoritative mind. But I think any person out there who continues to learn and become an expert, then that imposter syndrome, self-perception continues to expand, because the more you learn, the more you're capable to see that there are so many things out there that you don't know yet, you haven't experienced yet. And so my hunger is not satisfied in that area. So I'm really appreciative that we do have this technology and these mediums that I can take it in and I can, espouse it out. And as this, community or network takes shape, then I'll really be wanting the feedback from, the active audience that I have. It's not a quantity game. I think quality is the only way that I would, feel inspired, to do any of this work. So I really want you to feel that it is you and me, and I'm communicating to you. And, the intent of why you're listening is for you to let me know, so that, you don't have to let me know. I'll maybe just intuitively keep going. And if you keep listening, then maybe we've hit it without even labeling it, and that's completely fine. But if you feel like, I'm so close to sort of saying the things that you're hoping to hear, then ask me the questions or give me the topics, and just understand that this is a public service relationship that I am doing. And I won't stop doing that, and I will just keep learning along the way, and what an exciting journey that we'll have together. So thank you for being here. I am Lauren. I am an ambassador with Modern Day Hypnosis, and our mission is to make hypnosis accessible so that you can liberate your mind, your life, and you can achieve your goals. You may already be achieving goals, and that is fantastic. But if there's any goal, even any 1% more of higher performance that you want, or if there's some sort of desperate needs and real hardships that you are ready to release and move beyond, hypnosis is something that can help you. And it's not a belief, a placebo, a religion. It's a philosophy of your mind interacting with its reality through stories. And so we are storytellers, and I'm ready for you to have your best story. And so join me anytime that you would like. Every Monday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, I do a live virtual workshop where you can interact with me through chat. Let me know some goals, and I would give you some more of that processing and go through some of those with you, so you can get free hypnosis experience, and hypnosis education. So I'd be honored to do that. I'm grateful for your time again. See you soon. Bye.